thrusts the trembling amulet. Glowing tendrils of orange light pull Geras and the princesses into the amulet's central jewel. A fight breaks out and Natara strikes Sindel.
In the Empire, your family name will be forever tarnished.
Lihat itu aku pukulan brutal super Yago. Wow, Kiran Banjit pukulan berderat turret combo. Rambut brutal Kematian Levy sakit temen. Lihat ini aku mode brutal di akhir pertarungan. Waduh adu musuh gagal brutal, aku balik brutal.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Sindel's hair grabs and slams the victim. 2 strands hold their ankles to yank their legs apart, twisting their hips. Sindel.
No, Melina. I forbid it.
I must. If I won't risk my life for the throne, I'm not worthy of it.
Brushing away Sindel's hand, she strikes Li Mei. Li Mei blocks. She cleaves Li Mei's throat and kicks her to the ground.
I remember teaching you that, princess. You were but a girl.
That was long ago. Much has changed.
My loyalty to your family hasn't. Trust me now as you did then.
Melina lunges and throws punches. Li Mei ducks and kicks her down.
Please, princess, just listen. We shouldn't fight.
Melina rises and reveals her Tarkat symptoms. Jagged teeth protrude. Her sharp tongue jerks as she knocks Sindel over. Li Mei dashes over to pull Melina off her mother.
Forgive me, princess, but I won't allow you to hurt yourself or anyone else.
Fight!
Sipat Kelyawarkan Kekuatan Dragon Anggu. Waduh Melina Tamba Yago Laji Bisa Hilan. Kamu Kiran Liu Kang Membantu Pukul Melina. Adu tolong aku, selamatkan aku.
I must be careful. I cannot harm her.
Wa pukulan pertama adalah Melina Karina Kaki. Eu semengat Liu Kang dan Li Mai Lao. Kelyawarkan Kekuatan Cahaya Anggu Brutal Sipat. Tahan dulu, silakan Melina Pukul aku brutal. Wu aku digit Melina memakai gigi super tajam. Sedikit laji, ao sipatkan mode brutal.
The attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Li Mei conjures a giant lion head made of energy. She leaps, twists the victim's neck, and throws them into the lion's maw.
Horiaku Menang.
Tarkat makes victims of us all.
Tanya rubs her wrists and quickly attends Melina, her black braid swaying. She procures a syringe and injects its serum into Melina's neck. The princess's wide, deformed mouth and jagged teeth recede, and her face transforms back to normal. Life returns to Melina's eyes. Sindel stands to face Li Mei. Melina groggily places her hand on Tanya's. They exchange looks. Tanya smiles.
Praise Argus. Thank you. I am in your debt.
No, Your Majesty. There can be no debt between friends.
Liu Kang steps in.
I am glad she is safe, and that our conflict has ended.
It is paused, not ended. Li Mei has earned my goodwill. Whether you do remains to be seen.
I seek only peace, Your Majesty.
She squints.
Is that why you send minions on secret missions into my empire? You've proved yourself the enemy I was long warned you would be.
I understand your anger, but I had reason to believe that Shang Tsung posed a threat to both of us. Until I confirmed them, I did not want to burden you with my suspicions.
And now?
They have proven true. Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, the general. They conspire to conquer our realms.
A serious charge. Where is your proof?
At Shang Tsung's laboratory. If what you see there does not convince you, I will surrender Earthrealm without a fight.
Later in the lab, Sindel grimaces at a chained hybrid with amputated limbs and spilled guts. Liu Kang, the princesses, and Umgadi watch.
How could I have so misjudged them? For Shang Tsung to indulge in such depravity, for General Shao to condone it, they are not the men I thought them.
Despite my best efforts, neither man nor Quan Chi are who they were meant to be.
They're not your responsibility. They're Outworlders.
But it is I who crafted their destinies, along with those of all other beings, at the dawn of history.
You created the realms. Is your mind addled, demigod?
I am a mere demigod now, but eons ago, I was more powerful than all of the Elder Gods combined. I was a Titan, and the keeper of time.
He pushes air in a circle to create a small sandstorm. Sand and light collect to form Geras. A gold dragon tattoo sits on his bare brown shoulder. He conjures an image of an hourglass.
This is Geras.
Your Majesty, Your Highnesses.
Geras is the guardian of the hourglass, a celestial object which lies beyond the realms. The hourglass regulates time and destiny. When I wielded its power, it was upon me to craft all of existence, which I did when I restarted history.
Restarted?
This timeline was preceded by billions more. Though this is the first of Liu Kang's design, the others were designed by his predecessor. Kronika was obsessed with equalizing good and evil. When a timeline veered too far to one or the other, she would halt it and restart history, tinkering with lives and events in the hope of achieving her golden balance.
Prior timelines, Kronika gave Shang Tsung and Quan Chi mastery of the most vile magics. Shao was not a general, a tyrannical ruler bent on conquest. You, Sindel, were his ruthless wife, who would do anything to preserve your privilege. When I took the hourglass from Kronika, I vowed to do better. So in this timeline, the sorcerers would not gain their dark powers. Shao would be your loyal follower, and you would rule Outworld firmly, but fairly.
But someone has interfered with Liu Kang's design. Shao, Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, all have been groomed by an unknown entity to be the villains they were in previous timelines.
Where to begin? Am I to kneel to my creator? Do you expect worship?
No, Your Majesty. My prior role was thrust upon me by circumstance. I am in no way divine.
You had power over all of creation, yet you gave it up.
Because I saw how it drove Kronika mad. I knew I would fare no better had I kept it.
Shao kicks open the door and struts in with Goro, Rain, and the winged Nitara. Sindel advances, followed by the others.
You. How dare you conspire against Outworld?
Not against Outworld, but against your misguided rule. Your deference to him leaves us all vassals.
So you sanction these unspeakable horrors? Lie to me about the threats we face? Thanks to you, Earthrealm blood is already on my hands. Bloodshed, without cause or provocation.
An amulet.
Don't move!
Empress, everyone, Stay back.
What is it?
The amulet of Shinnok, a weapon of terrifying power.
It should not exist. Its maker is powerless, as Liu Kang designed.
Yet more proof of foreign interference.
Enough prattle! You both bend a knee to Outworld's new emperor.
Put down the amulet. Its evil is beyond your control.
Do you think I do battle not trained with my weapons? I am more than prepared.
He thrusts the trembling amulet. Glowing tendrils of orange light pull Geras and the princesses into the amulet's central jewel. A fight breaks out and Natara strikes Sindel.
So General Shao casts his lot with Outworld's enemies against me. He's a fool to ally with you blood-sucking fiends.
Musu Kalaloar Laji Dia Tidak Kapik Melawan Teras Ya. Hadi Hadi Dengan Naitara Karina Dia Bisa Turbang. Adu Tidak Kina Tapi Terima Kasili Mai. Lihat Itu Naitara Suka Munder Dan Turbang Adas. Kerja Bagus Limai Tangkap Yang Tepet. Lanjit Melawan Terakir Sayap Brutal.
Pointless endeavor.
Pukulin Rambut Paling Sakit Temen. Gagel Tankap at Tankap Laji Naitara He. Barusa Hala Sindel Melawan Kalalawar Naitara. Wadu Naitara Gila Sipat Tangle Temen Untuck. Mengandari Pukulin Ola Aku Sindel Tade E2. Tahan Naitara Bisa Buna Diri Laji. Lihat E2 Bake Koba Perhatian Naitara.
You're no better than Shang Tsung's monstrosities.
Liu Kang ducks under Rain's staff swing, then elbows his face just before Sindel jump kicks him to the floor.
Tanya and your daughters, they are not dead, but trapped in the amulet. We can still save them.
They freeze as General Shao raises the amulet to them. Li Mei leaps through the air and kicks Shao to the floor, making him drop the amulet. Sindel grabs it. Soldiers chase them into a corridor. Liu Kang turns and blasts a stream of fire at the soldiers, igniting several. Sindel screams purple sonic energy at the ceiling, making it collapse between them and the soldiers.
Detain me!
They hurry to the lab's upper level where numerous warriors and soldiers fight. Sindel marches to Reiko.
It's no surprise that you are party to Shao's treason. Know that it will cost you your life.
I owe him mine many times over. Sacrificing it in his service would be an honor.
Fight.
Wadu Baru Mulai Langsan Lemper Adu. Wadu Laji Kinata Mereka Tamba Yago. Yaitu Baru Kiran Sapatkan Habisi Reiko Sekarang. Wow Pukulin Inda Sakali Kaki Kematian Boss. Tidak Masala Karina Aku Belam Kala Melawania. Wareko Mara Bisar Langsung Tendang Kaki Karat.
That Shao misled you makes you no less culpable. You will answer for this crime.
Ueo Pukul Pakai Kaki Dan Rambutmu Brutal. Adu Aku Daitankap Reiko Sipat Sakali Ne. Reiko Sipaling Pukul Pake Siku Luda Luta. Aku Akan Mengisi Brutal Super Gila Diaker. Kisini yuk pukul aku sekeras ta Reiko ao. Reiko gaggle brutal hee aku bisa yuk.
Attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Sindel's hair grabs and slams the victim. 2 strands hold their ankles to yank their legs apart, twisting their hips.
Your rebellion is doomed.
Rain and Shao enter. Rain blasts a water bolt at Sindel. Li Mei shields Sindel and gets knocked back.
Your betrayal hurts most, Rain. I thought of you as a son.
I've outgrown you, Empress. Shang Tsung's taught me that I've scratched just the surface of my power. To explore it, I can't be bound by your limits.
Fight!
Wa Melawan Manuja Huyan Laji Sajak score. Mantap Boss Sindel Pupulin Brutal Pake Kaki. Waduaku Tiba Limas Haha. Santai Dan Tenang Dulu Temen.
More than you know. It's time I show you.
Wow Kiran Sipat Tankap Dan Masak Pidalamer. Santai Dulu Den Focus Super Tajam Dengen Yusu E2. Aola Sindel Dan Li Mai Mengabizi Melawan Rain. Aku Sayap Kelioar Brutal Kepata Manuja Huyan.
The attacker punches the victim airborne, then grabs their ankles to slam them down. Rain summons 2 tendrils of water which wrap around the victim's hips to electrocute them and shatter their pelvis.
You've sacrificed your position and reputation. Neither will you get back.
Tadiaku Gaggle Brutal Karina Rain Duluan Brutal Ni. Sekarang Aku Mode Super Serious Den Super Brutal. Hakak Bisa Tepet Sekali Tangle Temen Wow Kiran. Ini Aku Super Balas Brutal Can Tungu Mode Brutal. Bola Rain Pukul Aku Terrace Sampai Menang. Sedikat Laji Mo Sayap Mulai Mode Brutal. Waduadu Gaggle Laji Mode Brutal Karina. Tadi Rain Bertisel Mengandari Die Brutal.
You are forever dead to me.
General Shao headbutts an Ungadi, then cleaves off her arm with his axe. He hacks into another shoulder, then wrenches the blade out.
Your reign is over, Sindel!
I remember the weak, sickly boy you were. How your father fought to push you past your infirmities. Now you repay him by spitting on his ideals? Your revolt shreds every value he held dear.
Fight!
Ini Baru Kiran Betel Temen Pukul Super. Aku Focus Super Tajam Dan Super Yago. Inga Tidak Bola Terlalu Dekat Dan Buru. Wuaku Suda Kapik Hihi Tenang Dulu. Pupulin Mod Dari Bawa Kiatas La.
You've forsaken both me and the Empire. Your family name will be forever tarnished.
Tahan Jangan Sampai Kina Die Brutal Shao. Dila Sindel Tamba Yago Lihat E2 Pupulin Combo. Hadi Hadi Dengan Xiao Mendapat Brutal, Lihat E2. Ao Xiao Mo Apa Saya Kepada Aku
The attacker
Sindo.
punches the victim airborne, then grabs their ankles to slam them down. General Xiao's axe bashes the victim into the air. He leaps and slams the axe to cleave their ribs apart, then dives to stomp them.
Sejira Balak Aku Mode Super Brutal Gila. Sayap Brutal Super.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Sindel's hair grabs and slams the victim. 2 strands hold their ankles to yank their legs apart, twisting their hip.
You are relieved, General.
The amulet, Your Majesty.
Sindel hands Liu Kang the amulet. Fiery light pours from it as Liu Kang holds it up. Orange energy streams from the amulet. Melina, Kitana, Tanya, and Giras materialize. Sindel runs to her daughters, and they all hug tightly.
I hate to disrupt, but we must act quickly to save Earthrone.
Is that the command of my creator?
No, Your Majesty. It is the request of a friend.
He smiles warmly. Later, Liu Kang, Giras, Sindel, Tanya, Melina, Kitana, Smoke, and Scorpion stand in a tree line. Sindel's hair grabs and slams the victim. 2 strands hold their ankles to yank their legs apart, twisting their hair. Sindel's hair grabs and slams the victim. 2 strands hold their ankles to yank their legs apart, twisting their hair. Their head